Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the Art Review series, and today we'll be checking out the work of, ShaDow. Now, I did feature this guy in the last Sunday special video, Art Review video. He's in the description of that video, and I think I saw his work first on Twitter. It was like ink sketches, like very gestural ink sketches of Jujutsu Kaisen characters. Oh, this one, I believe. Like one of these or a couple of these. It's a character from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's Gojo, looks like it, but I do like their ink sketches here. That's how I found them out. I found them on Pinterest. And it's so... these are great studies. But in a way, even though they're kind of studies, they can be their own thing. Because I do know people sell these kinds of prints on like print on demand sites, right? It has a minimalistic sort of artwork vibe to it. But yeah. So obviously they don't just do ink work. Oh, this is Spider-Man. Look at those inks, right? Oh shit. Now, for their pen, they do have a bit of that bleed in the end. I think it helps to give it that natural sort of sumi-y sort of look, I guess. But it's very gestural. I like the pose and the simplification of their sort of character art. It reminds me of a lot of like Western, just think like animation people here in the West. They're more kind of like this, the way they cartoonize. I don't like all the recent sort of modern cartoons, but just think like old school, like maybe Marvel, DC cartoons. Like they have a way of drawing anatomy that's simplified, but it's so like alluring, right? And actually like somewhat semi-realistic. Look at this, Jesus. Right? And if you look at the face, the head, did you have to draw the contour of the face? The answer is no, because you're using the hair to sort of set where you can just guess where it is. So I love how you can just sort of suggest where things are via negative contrast, right? You don't have to use contours all the time. It reminds me of some fashion illustrations. They do have this vibe where they're very sort of fluid but minimalistic, especially for high-end fashion. Just look at their illustrators. They have a way of doing their even sketches. They just look so cool. Oh, I remember seeing this before somewhere. Very interesting. So it's this guy apparently. So obviously their painted work is even cooler, right? And they do retain some of that like fashionista sort of vibe. Oh wow, look at those hands. Very long limbs. A lot of their characters are dressed kind of well. So maybe they are actually, influenced by, because a lot of artists have their own thing that they're influenced by. Some it's like concept art or like games. For some it's like films. For some it's fashion, some it's architecture, some it's interior design, some it's like graphic design. So it's nice to see that sort of blend. Look at that. Pretty cool stuff. Now for their actual painting, I don't see that much texture. It looks like they're using some kind of like it looks like a basic brush really, right? Not much hue variety, I guess. Is this a process video? Can I see it? Or is it an animation? Oh, okay, so line work first. Okay, let me just skip because I think this is gonna take a while. So line work, some lay-in or basically a flat. Oh, they do the line work again, but the more finished version. Some gradients. Oh, they use a lot of gradients in their work. Okay. It looks like they're using some kind of basic brush, like a round brush really. Okay. Oh, and they do like adding those effects after. Right, so it's like flares, splatters maybe, some blur effects, some RGB shift effects. Okay. So it's pretty standard, their process, but I think the thing that sort of connects everything is their drawing ability. It's so, like, not tight. There's sort of a fluidity there, definitely, but there's like speed to it. Confidence. Oh, this one is just lines, no black anything. But even though it's still very minimal, I guess that's the thing about their work. It's just very minimalistic, the approach. From the drawing, the line work, even the rendering. They're not I don't see like brush variety here. There's no hue variety really. Maybe some value variety, but not like anything extreme. But the drawing really is the foundation of their work. I think this is an alien. Xenomorph. Oh, this one's cool. And I'm a fan of the whole Xenomorph sort of alien thing. Look at that. Oh, I do see a lot of hue variety here with the head. The top part of the head, right? Very, very rainbow looking sort of thing. And it looks like a gouache painting, right? Look at how pretty that is. This is a cool piece of artwork right here. So they do have a silhouette in the beginning. It's pretty much a black silhouette, and then they're just painting on top of that silhouette, right? Damn, pretty cool. What is this? So here we have an environment included. What's this guy doing? So they're hugging. Oh, I do see a lot of like pointy stuff. Like if you look at the fingers, the elbow, the hair, even the tip of the nose, the eyes, the lips, the chin, it's all like leading to some kind of sharp point. That's sort of their anatomical style. They're very sort of sharp. Okay, that's a bit much. Excusez-moi. Oh, see more sketches like this. That's so cool seeing this stuff. I mean, you could sell this online. I've seen people do it. Like this. It's so fashionista, very minimalistic. Oh, and the bleeds in that pen they're using, it's a good choice. I think this is Star Wars. I think so. Looks like it anyway. But look how you can identify characters even if the face isn't even there. For example, the whole Jujutsu Kaisen fan art, quick sketches. Like you can tell it's from the anime just because of the mask, right? So they did a good job with that. This one seems rather simple, sure, but it's sort of elegant as well. So they do like their anatomy again, long limbs, long torso, pointy edges in the elbows and fingers and knuckles and hair strands and face. Oh, we have more. So if you're into ink sketches, this guy is, or this chick or this artist, look at how they did the feet. They did not use a contour line to illustrate the feet. They used the shadow of their like bottom sort of fabric thing, clothing, to sort of indicate the edge of the bottom part of the feet and the heel, right? And some parts of the toes. So again, it's not always a contour line. It's a negative shape approach, where you're using black against white or white against black to show the edge. Interesting. Oh, look at this. Very pretty. So I do think they have a lot of fashion influence, definitely. Oh, this one's nice. Ooh. I know for fashion illustration, they have like conceptual pieces like this too, where it's not just like a figure like this. But these ones are more common, right? Where you see the full figure. Oh shit, it reminds me a little bit of CC Win. I think their tab is open here. Let me just check. Right, CC. We did an art review of this person before. Very influenced by fashion, I think. So check this artist too, CC Win. CC Win. Oh, what's this? It's a traditional piece. Oh, look at that. Ooh, jeez. I love their line work. They're very sort of quick but fluid. It's quick but fluid. Very interesting. Very minimal too. Oh, look at the rendering of this torso. This could be like a study or something, but damn. Look at the way they chunk the shapes. You'll see this a lot with like look at gouache painters, traditional gouache painters. They have this approach where they like to chunk things via shapes. Because in gouache, it's actually hard to render, or you can render, but it's hard to mix the paint. It's not like oil painting. So you have to sort of layer stuff kind of in this way. Like you have to think of things in terms of planes. It's a very common look in gouache paintings where they sort of break down forms via planes in the surface. Right? Okay, this one's taking too long to load. Let me just go up here. What's this? Right? Very cool. Oh damn. Look at this guy. Long limbs. emo. I do like the stuff in the back. It's sort of a mixed media kind of approach. Like collage look as well. Very punk, very rebellious. It's giving Tokyo Ghoul vibes a little bit, right? Oh shit, we have a cyberpunk Edge Runner fan art. Look at how cool that is. Very, again, the fluidity of the lines, but again, it's also very quick at the same time. And even the coloring, it's so minimal, right? But you know who this is. The hairstyle, obviously the jacket, and the shoes. It's definitely, what's his name again? David? Poor David. What's this? So, very influenced by like music, breakdancing, hip-hop, maybe. You know, like cultured street culture, maybe a little bit like fashion, street culture. You know, one of you mentioned how it's nice seeing like tech wear or futuristic wear, but also like streetwear in a lot of artworks. And I do agree with you. Because it makes it more realistic in a way, or it just makes it feel more a bit human. And it does add again to that personality. Look at the way it's rendered. 2 colors, basically it's like a grayscale plus 1 accent color. It's gonna be like a red, right? But look at the coat that's hanging off of them, their leg. Very big brush strokes, very minimal way. It's like sumi painting in a way. I think I saw this I featured this in the last Sunday special. Look at that. So very quick, fluid lines, along with negative sort of spaces being used to sort of indicate edges instead of lines. So they're mixing those 2 concepts. Oh, whoa, look at this guy, right? And I remember hearing this advice, if it looks good in just black and white, meaning just white and black, no grayscale even, the moment you add like color, shadows, it'll look even better. So if you have something like this and it looks great even at this level, it's gonna serve as a strong foundation for everything else. This one looks like a cover for a book or something. Or it's like an editorial illustration, right? A lot of editorial illustrations also have their, they have a space that's very influential. Because I know I myself have been influenced by quite a few editorial illustrations or illustrators. Because they're very experimental with their style, way more than, say, concept artists or anime artists. So if you're looking for some inspiration, check out, this whole world of editorial stuff. Art anyway. Editorial art. Oh shit! I remember seeing this back in the day on Pinterest as well, so it's this guy. Look at that. Oh wow. I'm glad I found him. Or her. Whoever this is. Awesome artist. Look at that. Yeah, they don't use a lot of like brushy brushes. They're not really a painter, I would say. They're more of a draftsman. A good drawer, and the way they color is... I mean, they can render, right? Pretty well. So that's cool. Let's just... Oh, wow. I do like the mask thing. So we have a character sheet here of this guy. So apparently it looks like he lost his jaw. That's pretty cool. That's a cool character. Maybe it's OC, an original character or fan art. I'm not sure, but it looks cool as freaking hell. Now if you look at the painting, do you see textures? It's just a basic brush, a very opaque sort of brush. And I think that's also common in their work. They don't like to like build up the paint. They're very direct with their values when they start rendering their work or painting their work. This one's cool too. Reminds me a little bit of what's her name? Il Kwang Kim, maybe? I don't know if it's Il Kwang Kim. I'm not even sure if I'm saying the name right, but look at that. So there's way more to see in their work. Definitely lots of black and white studies here, which I do like because I like studying in black and white as well. So if you're interested in their artwork, I do recommend you follow them here or you follow them on Twitter or X. Do they have other links? Let me just go up. Oh shit, they don't have any other. Oh, Weibo? They're Chinese, I think? I would think so. So you can check out their I think this is their Weibo account name. I'm not even sure, but I will link their Twitter in the description below or X account in the description below. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed their work, and I'll see you in the Let me just see this. Again, the drawing is the foundation, and the rendering just sort of takes it away even more. Yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Oh wait, just one more. Look at this one. Oh my god. Again, a lot of their poses are very fashion coded. Fashion adjacent. Oh, he's trying to be mysterious, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Okay, that's it. Bye. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Bye.